Welcome to the line change. In this video, we're going to be going over a old topic, and that is the JT Miller trade, as some new information has come out that involves Canucks captain Quinn Hughes. So we're going to take a look at an article, actually two different articles, one from the Canucks perspective and one from the Rangers perspective. Let's look at the Rangers one first. It's from the New York Rangers Insider. The story was posted by Hunter Bowman yesterday, and the article headline reads, Elliot Friedman shockingly confirms Quinn Hughes played a major role in JT Miller being traded. The article goes on to say, new details have emerged that indicate that the Vancouver Canucks captain Quinn Hughes played a massive role in the decision to trade JT Miller to the New York Rangers instead of moving Elias Pettersson. By now, it's no secret that there was heated rift between JT Miller and Elias Pettersson, something that left the Canucks organization no choice but to trade one player, and thankfully they chose to move Miller. The Canucks organization came to a conclusion and decided to trade the older of the two superstars in JT Miller, which has really paid off for the New York Rangers organization. And then there's a headline here that says, Quinn Hughes reveals his true colors towards JT Miller as he plays a massive role in his departure. It seemed that the drama surrounding this situation finally came to an end, but new details have surfaced that proves Quinn Hughes helped the Canucks organization to come to a final decision on picking Miller to be traded. According to NHL insider Elliot Friedman, the Vancouver Canucks captain, Quinn Hughes had a hand at swaying the decision of the management. It's unclear if there was any hard feelings between Miller and Hughes, but the captain believed Pettersson would be the better player in the long haul, and that the best choice was to keep him and trade Miller. And this is a quote from Elliot Friedman. I think Hughes really backed Pettersson. He knew the fan base was split on this, but he felt very strongly that he could still have a big impact for them. He believed this was a move they had to make. He believed in the long run, everyone would be better off. Then the article continues on to say, the support from the captain must mean a lot for Pettersson, but the overarching narrative right now is that EP40 has not improved at all since Miller was traded away. This is obviously prior to PD heating up. This honestly was the best decision for JT Miller, as he's been on fire ever since being traded and returning to the New York Rangers organization, as he has 7 goals and 11 assists for 18 points in just 17 games, while Pettersson hasn't done much. Now, obviously, this is from the Rangers' perspective. Clearly, this guy writing this article hasn't been watching any Canucks games because PD's been tearing it up recently too. And that does it for that article. Let's go over the Canucks version of this exact same article, and we'll maybe point out some of the differences, the similarities between the wording. So let's start with this one from Canucks Daily. I'll attach both articles in the description down below if you guys want to take a gander at them. But starting off with this article, some new information has come to the surface that indicated that Vancouver Canucks captain Quinn Hughes played a major role in the organization's decision to trade JT Miller to the New York Rangers over Elias Pettersson. Back at the end of January, amid the very public ongoing rift and drama between JT Miller and Elias Pettersson, there was an ongoing debate on which player the Canucks would be trading away. The organization ultimately decided to trade the older of the two superstars in JT Miller, which may be already proving to be a mistake on Patrick Allvin's part. And then a headline, Quinn Hughes contributed to the departure of JT Miller. Even though the drama is all said and done with some new information even though the drama is all said and done with, some new information has popped up indicating why the Canucks chose to keep Pettersson over Miller. According to NHL insider Elliot Friedman, Canucks captain and most valuable player Quinn Hughes had a hand at swaying the decision of the management. not due to any bad blood between Hughes and Miller, but the fact that the captain believed Pettersson would be a greater asset for a longer period of time and that the best choice was to keep him. It goes on to quote the same quote that we quoted from Elliot Friedman, and then it further goes on to say the support from the captain must mean a lot for Pettersson, but never mind. This says the same thing as the other article. So the fact that this was published on March 15th, and nowhere in here does it talk about Pettersson heating back up and having 3 goals in his last 4 games, is a bit of a stretch, having actually kind of dissected this now. But there is a quote from Elliot Friedman from his 32 Thoughts podcast, and this is what he said in regards to Hughes. Take this article, this headline about Hughes playing a major role, with a grain of salt. But I wouldn't be surprised if Quinn Hughes did play a role in JT Miller being moved, as management may have gone to him and asked him what his input was and how he felt, considering he is a leader in the locker room. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the possibility that Quinn Hughes played a major part in JT Miller being traded to the New York Rangers? What do you guys think? Do you guys feel as though the Canucks made the right decision picking Elias Pettersson over JT Miller? Does this change how you feel about Quinn Hughes, knowing that he essentially chose a side? He decided to side with Elias Pettersson. Obviously, it mentioned that there's nothing that says anything about there being any bad blood between Quinn Hughes and JT Miller. And yeah, I wanted to go over this as I thought it was interesting. Just another little piece in the saga that is the Elias Pettersson JT Miller drama that was a large part of this season that has started to fizzle a little bit because of PD managing to turn things around in the last few weeks. I haven't exactly been paying too much attention to Miller's production in the last week or two, which is odd considering I do have JT Miller in one of my fantasy leagues, but I haven't really been paying too much attention. But that's going to do it for this video. Once again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this article. Throwing out there that Quinn Hughes played a major part in the JT Miller trade. He helped sway Patrick Allvin and Jim Rutherford in them making their decision. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the Line Change, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to the Line Change. That way you don't miss out on all your Vancouver Canucks content on this channel. If you hit that little bell, you get notified every single time we upload a video. And follow us on all social media platforms. You can find us on Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok. All those links are in the description down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.